Good evening and welcome. I am your creepy counselor. I sit here in my booth in the Vale, waiting for travelers like yourself who wish to pass through to the other side. But first, I must approve your visa. Tonight's story is brought to us by Ursi and is titled The Titanoboa. But please, traveler, heed my advice. If you feel uneasy, or if they notice you at any point, run, and I will open the veil for you again. Deep in the heart of the dense, foreboding rainforest, where the towering trees formed an impenetrable canopy, a creature of ancient nightmares lurked. The Titanoboa, an enormous serpent that once ruled the prehistoric world, had somehow survived the eons and continued to haunt the shadows of this unexplored realm. Whispers of its existence had spread among the indigenous tribes who lived on the fringes of the rainforest. They spoke of a serpent so colossal that it could swallow a man whole, leaving no trace behind. They warned their children never to venture too deep into the rainforest, for the Titanoboa was said to be an omen of death, a relentless predator that struck from the darkness. One fateful evening, a group of adventurous explorers arrived on the outskirts of the rainforest. Drawn by tales of hidden treasures and forgotten mysteries, they gathered their gear and prepared to embark on an expedition that would test their courage like never before. Guided by a seasonal local tracker named Diego, the explorers set foot into the rainforest, their hearts filled with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. As they ventured deeper, the oppressive humidity clung to their skin, and the sounds of unseen creatures echoed through the trees, creating an eerie symphony of nature's hidden terrors. Days turned into weeks as they navigated the labyrinthian trails, hacking their way through tangled undergrowth and crossing treacherous rivers, teeming with unseen dangers. With each passing day, their exhaustion grew, but their determination remained unyielding. One fateful night, as the moon cast an ethereal glow through the dense canopy, their camp came alive with whispers. The tracker Diego sat huddled with the explorers, recounting the legends of the Titanoboa, his voice trembling with a mixture of fear and reverence. "It's said to be a creature of immense proportions," Diego whispered, his eyes darting nervously, "an ancient predator that slithers through the underbrush, waiting patiently for its unsuspecting prey. It strikes swiftly and silently, crushing its victims with a strength that defies belief." The explorers exchanged uneasy glances as their hearts quickened with each word. The rainforest seemed to grow darker, the shadows deepening as if in response to the tale. Days turned into nights, and the explorers pressed on, their curiosity overriding their fear. They stumbled upon remnants of long-lost civilizations, overgrown temples and crumbling statues that spoke of a forgotten era. Yet the Titanoboa remained elusive, a ghostly presence lingering just beyond their reach. As they ventured deeper, the rainforest transformed into a nightmarish labyrinth of twisted vines and gnarled roots. Strange noises echoed from every direction, the screeches of unknown creatures and the rustling of unseen beings that haunted their dreams. One by one, the explorers started to disappear, swallowed by the oppressive darkness of the rainforest. Their cries were muffled by the dense foliage, and their desperate pleas went unheard. Fear seeped into the hearts of the remaining explorers, gnawing at their sanity like a relentless predator. In the heart of this living nightmare, they finally stumbled upon a clearing, bathed in an ethereal light that seemed to emanate from within the rainforest itself. A massive serpent-like creature coiled at the center, its gleaming scales reflecting the soft glow. The Titanoboa had revealed itself, Paralyzed with terror, the explorers watched as the creature slowly uncoiled its colossal body, each movement exuding a preternatural grace, its beady eyes locked onto the remaining intruders. A glint of hunger flickered within its gaze. Driven by survival instinct, the remaining explorers scattered, desperately trying to escape the clutches of the Titanoboa. Their lungs burned with exertion as they sprinted through the dense foliage, branches whipping at their faces and roots threatening to trip them at every step. But the Titanoboa was relentless. With a terrifying speed that defied its massive size, it pursued its prey with a relentless determination. Its serpentine body weaved effortlessly through the underbrush, closing the distance between it and the terrified explorers. One by one, the trapped adventurers fell victim to the Titanoboa's deadly grasp. Its massive jaws unhinged, revealing row upon row of sharp, dagger-like teeth. With lightning speed, it struck, wrapping its massive body around its prey, crushing bones and suffocating the life out of them in its vice-like grip. The rainforest echoed with their screams, cries that were soon silenced by the primal power of the ancient predator. As the Titanoboa feasted upon its victims, the rainforest seemed to pulsate with an otherworldly energy, as if absorbing the very essence of their fear and anguish. Those who remained pressed on, their fear and grief transforming into a grim determination to escape the clutches of this prehistoric terror. They stumbled upon a hidden cave, a sanctuary from the Titanoboa's relentless pursuit. Within the dark confines of the cave, the remaining survivors huddled together, their hearts pounding in their chests, their breaths shallow and ragged. Their minds raced, desperately trying to formulate a plan to outwit the fearsome predator that patrolled just beyond the cave's entrance. Days turned into weeks as they devised a daring escape plan. They fashioned makeshift weapons from the bones of fallen comrades and silently practiced their coordinated movements, honing their skills in the art of stealth and evasion. Finally, the day of their reckoning arrived. They emerged from the safety of the cave, stepping out into the rainforest with a newfound resolve. Their eyes scanned the terrain, searching for any signs of the Titanoboa's presence. The rainforest seemed eerily quiet, as if holding its breath in anticipation. With bated breath, the survivors moved cautiously, their senses heightened to the slightest rustle of leaves or the faintest slither of scales. Time seemed to stretch, their progress measured in heartbeats and shallow breaths. Then, without warning, the Titanoboa struck. It lunged from the shadows, its massive form poised to ensnare its prey. But the survivors were ready. With precision and speed, they unleashed their makeshift weapons, striking at vulnerable points along the creature's immense body. A battle of epic proportions unfolded amidst the rainforest's oppressive embrace. The air crackled with raw energy as the survivors fought for their lives, their blows fueled by desperation and a fierce will to survive. Yet the Titanoboa was no ordinary adversary. Its sheer size and power tested the limits of their endurance, and with every passing moment, their strength waned. The rainforest itself seemed to conspire against them, the very trees closing in as if to witness their ultimate defeat. But just as hope was on the brink of fading, a deafening roar split the air. The rainforest trembled, and the Titanoboa hesitated, its primal instincts momentarily disrupted. A colossal jaguar, an ancient guardian of the rainforest, leaped from the shadows, its fangs bared and muscles rippling with raw power. The jaguar attacked the Titanoboa with an otherworldly ferocity, a battle of primordial forces that unfolded before the survivors' eyes. Claws clashed with scales and roars reverberated through the rainforest as the two ancient predators waged their titanic struggle. The survivors watched in awe and disbelief as the jaguar fought valiantly, matching the size and strength of the Titanoboa with an unwavering determination. Fueled by the symbiotic relationship between the rainforest and its guardians, the jaguar seemed to draw power from the very depths of the lush foliage surrounding them. It moved with an uncanny grace, evading the crushing coils of the serpent and delivering swift, calculated strikes to vulnerable spots. The battle raged on, the rainforest itself trembling in response to the clash of these colossal forces of nature. The survivors seized the opportunity and mustered their remaining strength, retreating further from the scene, their eyes never leaving the battle unfolding before them. At long last, the Titanoboa succumbed to the relentless assault of the jaguar. With a final roar that echoed through the rainforest, the serpent fell, its massive body collapsing onto the forest floor, defeated. The jaguar, bloodied and battered, let out a triumphant growl, its eyes glinting with primal satisfaction. The rainforest fell into a hushed silence, as if paying homage to the fallen titan and acknowledging the victor. The survivors, in awe of the spectacle they had witnessed, approached the jaguar with caution and reverence, grateful for the unexpected salvation it had bestowed upon them. The jaguar regarding them with piercing eyes as if imparting a silent message of respect and warning. Its presence held an air of mysticism, a reminder of the deep connection between the rainforest and the creatures that dwelled within its heart. Gathering their waning strength, the survivors pressed on, navigating the labyrinthian rainforest with renewed purpose. They emerged from its treacherous depths, forever changed by the harrowing encounter with the Titanoboa and the awe-inspiring display of the jaguar's power. News of their encounter spread far and wide, captivating the world with tales of their bravery and the existence of such prehistoric horrors that still lurked in the unexplored corners of the rainforest. The survivors became a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the awe-inspiring wonders that lie hidden within its depths of our planet. But deep within the rainforest, the memory of the Titanoboa lingered, a cautionary tale whispered among the tribes and explorers who dared to venture too close. The rainforest kept its secrets, guarding its ancient inhabitants and the mysteries that would forever remain untamed. And so, the legend of the Titanoboa in the rainforest lived on, a chilling reminder of the fragile boundary between the world we know and the primal forces that lie just beyond our understanding.